Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Worldwide Rush with the All On Parlay Stuff, or Oops for short. In the last episode, I won't say it was the last episode, but when I took over the Spanish bus service, I was able to get some pubs in China, and in doing so, I had now started to expand my foothold in China. What I want to try and do now is keep that going. A reward for that can't be bothered. Can't be bothered with that one. Can't be bothered with that one. Indirect route. Are there any fixes there I should be able to look at? No. Can't be bothered with that one. But what I want to do is go back to China. And in doing so, China, not Russia, China. And look at how I can expand my foothold. Now, are there any obvious cities that I can move into? No. I also got a little bit of a foothold in North Korea. I might look to expand a little bit more down there as well. Looks like there is no, not quite. No. Let me see how I can look to expand. So a lot of these smaller places don't currently have anybody. So if I was to look at where some of these want to travel to, let me see if I can actually start to create some routes. So people from there want to move around to Dalian. Let's put a train on that. Doesn't have to be. I'll go for the 2000. It only has a minimum requirement of 45 people to make it profitable. So let's get that one going. Other places that are nearby. Pyongyang. So if I was to make a similar approach to some of these other big cities. In fact, there's an awful lot around. So to me, cancel that. Let me put a train route that goes there, goes around the coast. In Korea as a whole. By connecting in to you, I also get the ability to be able to create this ridiculously long loop and do it as cyclic, and again probably not go overly fast. A minimum of 55 people on that. Let's crack on and get this one going and see how many more people this wants to get around. Now, why was that other one failing? Is it an island and it won't connect? All the way down, come all the way back up. Where was it? No, that's all okay. So let's create that. So that gives me a cyclic route going round Korea. Buy that, stick a hub manager on, and give them some money. And now let me see if I can do a similar long route around. Bit of marketing to get more people in. Long route around China and look to expand my foothold here. So if I start down in the south, let's go up to Shin Yung. Where should I go now? Let's do a loop around some of these cities. Jump down onto the border. Loop. Come down. Make it cyclic. Put another 4,000 on that. Build this. And this will hopefully look to expand my foothold in China. Cool. Clickety click. Let's get that created. There's a potential of a new city here. Inko. As always, I do apologise for my pronunciations. I will admit to not being very good. Not quite. Because all of these other little cities of interest. Where do you want to go? So let me put a route in here so you can jump into China. Now I'm just hoping that some of these longer little routes will help generate some income for me, as well as giving me a presence. I'll put that track star on there as well. Giving me a presence in some of these other little cities. Have I missed one? What's going on? Why isn't it allowing me to create? The route is invalid. One, two. Why is it invalid? Ah, no more trains. That's why. So let's go with the Pioneer. Cool. No. Why is that invalid? Two. One, two. I want to go from here to here. Let's create that. 3, 4, 5. 5 to 6. I want to create another route going from here to here. So is that going to enable me to do that? 6. Why is it invalid? Which one? Which one is it saying? Let's not have it as cyclic, so it goes down and back. Don't understand. Okay. Let's do a smaller cyclic route. Let me put the 3500. No. Which one is it complaining about? Don't get that one. Right. Ignore it. Go and look at something else. Right. Another city here I can take hold of. Again. Let's put a hub manager on. I don't know why you India fleet. Let's buy some shares in you and let's look to take you over by stealth. Can I? What have I got that is? Planes, trains. It's a bit of a lag today. What's going on? Come on. What's happened here? Everything seems to be working. What's going on? That's a horrendous lag. Come on. I do not know what's going on there. Let's just pause it for a second. See if that fixes. Let's see if that fixes it. Alright, so what I was doing was going in, having a look at all vehicles that are losing me an awful lot of money. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Efficiency. All these inefficient. You've got hub manager then. So let me. Blimey. That's a lot. Efficient with 0.1% capacity. Let's buy that. Now let me get some more shares in you. And I thought I can take over the Indian fleet. Let me merge, accept, and that now has given me a few cities now which need hub managers in. So let me just go and stick some hub managers, a bit of marketing. Another hub manager. Bit of marketing. Some of these places I'm losing money big time. Let's make sure I'm not going to be losing quite so much. Let's delete you. Take a hub manager in, and hopefully you will now do a better job. Another one there. Let's do a bit of marketing. Let's get rid of these few. Hopefully you'll make a little bit of money. Another hub manager in. Some of these places do not look as though they're doing too badly. Hub manager. Do a quick click and hub manager. Hub manager. Hub manager. Hub manager. Just see if I can get some of these other places, because quite a few have got quite a few vehicles in. But that also takes away some of the competitors that I had that were fighting in China, taking over these hubs. One more to go. Last but not least, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce you. So that has given me more of a foothold. By you with the hub manager. And how else am I doing? If I look at some of these other cities, you want to travel from far and wide to get into there. That's given me a little bit more of a foothold in the west of China. Now, are there any other? Who's got Hong Kong? Sideways, Liberia. Oh, that's interesting. I do have some shares already in you. But before I look at those, let's see. What some of these ones are doing. Can I stick the managers in? At least that one has got some. I haven't given you any money. Probably why. Help if I give you some money. Make sure you've got some money so you can keep on progressing. That one, the only way I'm going to get you is by taking you over, and that isn't going to happen. Nepal, are you stick a manager in with some money? You're doing okay. Got some money. You're doing okay. You've got a bit more money. The age. Don't get any of those. Right, back to China. So, what I now need to look to do is to see if I can expand my foothold down here. If I have a look at some of these big cities and seeing where do people actually want to go to? It doesn't look like there is a potential of a route from here all the way down to, click on it, to Hong Kong. If I was to build that line, and let's see if it goes through any cities. Yes, it goes through one of mine. By doing this, I'm hopefully going to increase my foothold. But let me put on something a little bit quicker. Put the tracks off 4,000. It's got a minimum of 55. So that will hopefully increase there. You want to join? I'm not going to prevent you from. Like, you also want to join? So let me give you some money. And now let me just have a look around. Are there any other cities that want to join the fold? I do think I've got a good foothold now going around. And in Korea, let me put another route going around. And if it goes, at least go into one of my cities. And that will hopefully do it as cyclic, increase my foothold again, build that, get that one on its way. Whoa, full already. Let's get you on your way. Give you through a couple of cities. Might stick another one on. Oh, you want to? Not quite. Put another one on. Getting off all this time. Where else can I go? What am I up to now? Still at 53. Do you want to go to Heaven? Let's put the route just up here to the coast and to Seoul, just because I can. Let's go for this 3500. Get to that built. Why is it not taking it? Route is invalid. Why? Going up to there, around. Seven, 8. Why is it invalid? Which bit of it is invalid? 4. Doesn't like to go to there. No. Do you not like? You want to go from here? Build that? No. Why are you complaining? Don't you get it? It's a valid train. This was doing this earlier. I don't get it. Don't get it. Ah, yes, I do get it. Yes. It may be an idiot because I need to go to a city that I own. Then I can create it. Oopsie daisy. Only 9 people on that one. That's not. Oh, no, that's a little bit better. shoot people. Well, not that one. Am I going to get any more? Nearly full. It's nearly full. I'll take that. Where else can I look? Yes, and buy a hub manager on to you. I also want to see if I can increase my foothold. Well, where are you? Where are you for me to click on? So roadways, where I've got some shares in you. You've got 100 hubs. You have you are Global Nordic. Yes. You are a big player. Who has the control in China? Who are you? Who are you? It's also showing. Indian fleet. Oh. Let me buy some shares in you. See if I can't take over. Can't just take you over. I will take you out. A matter of interest. Who else? Roadways in Liberia. Let me take some of these shares. Let me buy this company. Got 100 hubs before it goes under. Let me just go and get rid of a few more of these non-productive routes so I can. Not quite enough. So with them all having hub managers, they should all look to efficiency, capacity, especially ships. So I can now buy you, merge that company. Oh, that's given me. I thought it was somebody else that has Hong Kong. That has given me an awful lot more hopes. Let's just go through and put a hub manager on some of these ones that are quite big. Marketing, hub manager. Marketing, fuel depot, fund manager. Let's see if you can expand. Bit of marketing. Probably won't do them all in this episode. I might just go through and add some of them offline. Because it is going to be a little bit tedious for you guys just watching me do this. Especially now that I've run out of money. Some of these with big vehicles on, at least let me get some of these. Bit of marketing. Some of these with a lot of vehicles. At least get a hub manager looking after them. Bit of marketing. And these are all in China. There's a lot of them who've got a lot of vehicles. Can't go too overboard because I'm running out of money. A bit of marketing. No, not enough money. You've got a big capacity. Let's give a manager. Who is this? What flag's that? Uzbekistan. Seeing a foothold in Uzbekistan. Oh, Bangkok. We've got Bangkok as well. Stick a manager on there. More in, say, these ones that just have some vehicles on and some big capacity. I'd like to think the hub manager can manage those a little bit better. We've got a bit of a capacity issue. Let's go manager on that one. You have a capacity issue. Again, let me put a manager in. And you, which is it? What's that? Myanmar. So in doing that, I have Myanmar, Thailand, Laos. I'm increasing my foothold around the globe. That I do not mind. But now I've got a bit bigger foothold here. So just as a matter of interest, how many non think it's when I'm... Let's just pause. Let's just go back. Now I've done that, there is an awful lot. But some of these are making money. But the efficiency... How do I take out... capacity? Let's run the efficiency down. Capacity down. Are all of these losing money? Some of them are new. Oh. Some of them are. It must be a point in time capacity. I mean, that one is just losing money left, right, and centre. So, where was I? I am still looking in China, and seeing what else I can do. Who else? I think this is that Global Nordic. Yeah, they are huge. China Cruises. They're quite big as well. All the ships. Oh, another place wants to join. So let's buy you. Give you some money. I will just continue doing, as I say, offline. I will go through and put Hub Manager in a lot of those places that I currently don't have managers managing them, purely because it's going to be a bit tedious for you guys to watch that. But as a matter of interest, who are you? Indonesia Group. Very productive. I need to look to be able to find a way to take you out. A lot of these other cities now, they do have managers. Again, nice. Korea, north and south. What I want to do is look at these places in, and I get a vehicle with you within China. How do I keep this progressing? No money. And Vietnam. I also have places in Vietnam. Stick a Hub Manager on. Hub Manager on there as well. And then Cambodia. Got a Hub Manager in there. I do wish they would not have so many boats. You do have a hub manager looking after you. Back across into China. How can I? Oh, look at that. You are a busy place. Need to just get to the next day. I can get some money. No, not next day, next month. That's probably going to be enough money at the minute because I want to just have a look at some of these cities. It says ordering on China hub manager. I want to make sure that they are going to have a fighting chance of staying with me. Oh God, I was going to get Boston then. Not enough money. Oh, can't do an awful lot more. Till I get some more funds coming in. You're only 46, so China. Even though I give you money, you're spending it. Where else is there? You're going through money like anything. But maybe losing. Now let's give you some money so I don't continue to lose on you. Anybody else wants to join me? Let's give you some money as well. You've got money. New month. New month. More money in my pocket. So are there any shares that I can buy? Japan voyages. Ooh, that's expensive. China cruise. Expensive. Baltic bus service. 51. Buy a few shares in that. Take control. Get a few more shares. One, two, three. Are there any high ticket items that I can get rid of? Inefficient. Just get rid of a few of these. Probably not the best way. Getting rid of assets. it does mean I can buy another share. Are there any more assets I can get rid of? Planes is normally a good one because they are expensive. Losing money hand over fist. If these cities, the sub-managers in them, if they want, go out and buy some more. Getting rid of assets. Probably not the best way to do this. A lot of these ships. I just find there's too many ships. Just get rid of a whole load of them. Planes. Look at that. Constantly losing money. Constantly losing money. And you wonder why. Especially these that have been running for some time. That. A lost learner. Lost earner, not a learner. Clicked on the wrong button. Let's just work down here. Get rid of these. Just seem to be losing me. Let's buy another share. So I just need to get to 1.5 billion now. Then I can buy another company, the Baltic Bus Service. You are losing some money because you pay me in shares now. I don't want to drain you of all your income. I want to get to the end of the month and then I can buy you. And in doing so, expand my territories a little bit more. But again, it's China. All of these ships, that to me is just unrealistic. You take train. Or for that, you fly. Look at all of that. It just baffles me sometimes how this game works. Because that could be making money. Not losing it. And it's when they put a route going from one place to another with no stops in the middle that I just find absolutely baffling. Let me just get to the end of the month and let me buy that last share. So how am I doing? Profit-wise, operating profit. Oh, it's going down a bit. Company value, though, still wiping the floor. Still wiping the floor with everybody else. On that note, what am I doing over here? 23 billion. Let me buy the last of these shares. Merge that company. That now gives me Ethiopia and or is that all just Ethiopia? Gives me Ethiopia and probably a whole load more. Indian fleet. You just got a little bit of a foothold. Ooh. I now have accomplished my goal. I have the trust in China. I will take that for a win. And on that note, I think I am going to call it a day. So for today, my plan was to expand my empire in China, and in doing so, by taking over other companies, it has given me the foothold that I need. What I will do offline is go through all of these companies here that do not have a hub manager, and just stick a hub manager on them, especially these ones that are profitable. So I'll do that between now and the next episode. My goal for today has been accomplished. The view of the world is now looking a little bit more pale pink. Now I just need to continue with that empire gathering. And the question is, where do I go next? But on that note, if you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do click that like button. To teach an old dog new tricks, then please do add a comment below. In particular, which country would you like me to look to take complete trust in next? Or consolidate the ones that I currently do have and try and take over a few more of the competitors in those countries. And while you're at it, please subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching and goodbye.